The lockdown of schools for 2 years as a result of COVID-19 pandemic has had an adverse effect on private institutions of learning. Some proprietors have even sold off their schools, while others have been attached by commercial banks. Officials from Ministry of Education and Sports say these schools have loans and are faced with the challenge of paying salaries to teachers. Government has, however, engaged some with support.
They have not serviced loans for quite some time, just for about two years. These teachers, they have now accumulated arrears for the teachers, because the teachers have to be paid. And again, there have been talks, of course, with the commercial banks.
The pandemic affected service providers' incomes. Teachers became vulnerable, while learners lost it completely with teenage pregnancies and others forced into marriages at an early age. Many of the learners became victims because they had no access to learning materials. This is likely to affect the quality of education as schools reopen for 2021 academic year on January 10th.
Many schools have lost infrastructure. We have had entire schools washed away in this period. So we, who are directors in private institutions, the teachers, yes, may come back, but they may come back with better language in terms of negotiation.
The Office of the Prime Minister has organized a private sector coordination dialogue for Sustainable Development Goal 4 of quality of education, which looked at the readiness of teachers to go back to teaching, an activity they used to do to earn a living before the lockdown.
You are saying if you are not vaccinated, you are not going to teach our children. The question is, who is going to teach these children? 390,000 teachers leave what? Teaching. Now, where are they?
You think that you're going to be in the classroom from, say, 8 up to 4 and you run away. You will not have enough time to attend to these learners to the level that they are required. And therefore, the quality of education will be compromised.
The Minister for General Duties, Justine Kasule Lumumba, has appealed to the private school owners to tap into the opportunity of the 200 billion shillings funds government is to give to small businesses to recover from COVID-19.
We are all going to compete for the 200 billion. We in the education sector, those in the markets, those in the different places. But how do we tap into that?
I'm Navka Farida and Stephen Kalisia in Kampala.